and welcome back to a brand new video. It's me, Jeff, back with another one. And today, we're upgrading the Roblox JJS map. Now, I'm gonna show you something I did in a video that corrupted, and I couldn't get it. So now you could actually get soda from this. I think it glitched. It's meant to be soda, but this also works, I guess. Hold up. Just like get a guy to punch me real quick. Yeah. There we go. And then I'll just kill the dummies. Alright, there he goes. So, right here, you can get a soda, pick it up, drink it. Pretty good. And I also did some work down in the subway. Nothing too extreme. I don't know if I showed this off in my other video. But I did something with, I think, the girls' bathroom. I put a phone in the sink and filled it up with a bunch of water. Now there's water on the ground. I didn't do anything in the guys' restroom. But I did do something in here. I made the coffee spill. Made some coffee spill. And I have some paperwork and notes and stuff. It's pretty cool. Right now we got nothing else that I really did. I think I also showed off me making this elevator, but it only allows you to go up, so let's fix that. This is very slow. Black flash this, bro. Alright, hold up. Cooldowns, infinite awakening. Now, there we go. I can finally just black flash it well. Yeah, so it doesn't go down nor up on command. And it's because of this little thing in here. So let me go ahead and get on this touch block and then click on the... Hang on. Crap! Whoa, I flew down. There's a little gap in between that, I just realized. Oh, hold up. Let me out! Oh, crap. Pull this back in. Sorry that the footage corrupted for that video. It was going to be a very cool video. But it ended up corrupting. So let me go ahead and get this glass panel right here. Just pull it out a little bit. You take this and just gone. Nothing more of it. Alright, and now we actually have to do some work here. Because this glass panel does not need to be floating out here. Instead, it should be actually in there. There it goes. And then down here, we're going to keep that system working. We're just going to go ahead, go inside the elevator, and start working on a little button. Please stand by while I work on this. Alright, well, I'm finished up on the elevator. As you can see now, if you go inside, there's this little control panel that's supposed to say down, but apparently it got censored. And now you get a cool view of the JJS map. I forgot, I built a computer in there. And I also did the same thing down here. So we get down there. See? This little panel that has up on it. Basically, this whole thing is one giant contraption. Well, not really, but you can see as I enter in build mode, there's arrows everywhere. And then here's the little light block that I used to hook up all this. Which is very good. Going down into the sewer, I think we should honestly make a better version of this. So let's take all this and let's move this out. Oh, crap. Oh, wait, never mind. I forgot that always is with move blocks. So we're just going to go ahead and put that. Frick. Just enough to where you can actually see the wood. Well, also, I'm gonna do that. Maybe go down a little bit more. I think that looks fine. And now we're just gonna move this out of the way. Like, boop. and then the sewer button that opens up the manhole. Manhole. It's a manhole, yeah. Won't let me select it. Select origin. Okay. So there should be something called open right here. It's gonna just open the sewer thing and then the teleport key, which is right there. Okay. So instead of making this out of wood, it's just gonna be the generic look. So here, and click that again. Select. Wait. Select the origin. Go ahead and make it. I think concrete. No, that will look more like a sewer, and then just darken it. And then we're gonna rename this to open. Oh, open, like open furnace or something, some crap like that. So open and close. So, boom. There. Now it looks a little more natural. Open. Are you gonna let me select the thing down there? Oh crap! I just realized something. Hold on. Let me highlight all this. Bring it up just a little bit. Enter. There it is. Okay. Enter. And then remember, this is the sewer that I said I was gonna work on, and here it is. If you don't remember, you can get a transfigured human out of here. Chuck him over there. He's just gonna die because there's nobody around. But I think I did pretty good job on this. Oh, I messed up a little. Let me just go ahead, push those up a little bit. But nonetheless, it looks pretty good. Go ahead and select. Oh, I'm falling out of my chair here, man. Bring that up. Okay. So here's the big place. I'll bring up inspiration on the screen of what I'm gonna build here in a second. But what I plan to do here is do the place where Nanami and Mahito fought for the first time. So that's cool. I'll be back here in a second. I need to do something. Alright, well I'm back with what I needed to do. As you can see here, this is what we have so far. It's very small, very minuscule. We just need to start working on the stuff over here. So let's get a little... No, we're not going to do that. We'll just take this and drag it out a little bit. And then take this, Control-C, Control-V, bring it out here. Yeah, that is off by so boom. Okay. We want to make sure that it looks good. Alright? We want it to be pretty on spot. We can't have... Okay. I'll get back to you when I'm done with the first part. Okay, I have something similar to a base. Right here, that's the green sludge. Yeah. We all like green sludge. No, I'm kidding. But what we need to do right now is get to work on doing the main part here. And I'm just getting down and I'm just gonna start layering all this dark stuff. And I don't know how transparent these are. This is 0.5, so we're just gonna do 0.5. And then we're just going to progressively have darker shades of black. So we're going to have this, actually, more of that. Stretch that out. Control C, Control V. Control C, Control V. Boom, and then darker. So basically we're just going to do this till it reaches full black. And I think this next layer is going to be the final one. Yeah, this is solid too. Well, I'm going to make it not solid, and then you're just going to fall. And die. Boom. Can collide, and it doesn't need to be breakable. Also, yep, okay. So basically, like, you're just gonna fall through if you drop through that. I'm gonna get back to work. See you in a bit. So, I built this little bridge here. It's actually pretty good. Whoa, crap. Yeah, you're just gonna... That's why I built the bridge, to get across easier, and you don't have to just go... So intense, you know, just get across it, you know, make your point. I mean, you could just do that. There's also, I don't know what I'll put here, but, yeah. It looks pretty good. We have to add the pipes on the sides, just like in the actual, anime. And I remember that they fought in this sort of area. That's why I added this little thing right here. So now I'm going to add the staggering pipes. I'll get back to you when I'm done with those. Alright, so this is what it looks like. This is kind of what it looks like when we're fighting. I just added this roof up here for extra detail. Obviously, there's no collisions because it's part of the stuff that I did down there, where you just fall through. But, it looks pretty good. I have this random guy in this server for no reason, so get out. But, anyways, I'm gonna do a little more digging and see what else I could add. Probably another one of those transfigured human pipes or something for a cool effect. Unlike this wall right here. So I'll be back when I find some more stuff to build. Yeah. So I was in the middle of just building. What happened? What? Wait. Hold up. Totally off track here. I'm gonna see if they added anything new to the new characters. Because they refreshed my private. Don't know why. Nothing? Okay, I don't know what just happened. But that is so strange. Hold up. Let me come back to UG Itadori. Because I was over here working on some stuff. Just moving this pipe over here and getting back this in place. Ooh. And the private server just reset. So I'm kind of confused. What the heck just happened? Oh wait, frick. I forgot to reset this to 0.01. So that is strange. But here is what it looks like so far. I'm going to get back to doing what I was doing. Alright, so a little bit later, I did some extra detailing. I made this little pipe right here. It looks a little bit better in here. You can see that I made this pipe right here. You know what? We're just going to choose to ignore that. I did all this cool stuff over here. You know, I got this. I'm still working on that. I'll finish that here in a second. And then that'll be it for the video. So I might as well just finish this on camera. Right here. So, yeah. I got quite a bit done with the building. It looks pretty nice. We're gonna go ahead and take all this right here. You know what? It's better if we just don't talk about that, and it's better if we just leave that be for now until the cops come. Hopefully here soon. Because I already called the cops on this guy that was living in my sewer pipes. It was nasty. But anyways, give me one moment. Alright. Hey, man in the pipe, get out! It's the cops. Yes, cops. What the heck? Alright, well, anyways, enough with those shenanigans. Jujitsu shenanigans. This is what we got done today. Looks pretty nice. I hope y'all have a great day. Hope y'all enjoyed. I'll talk to you later, and until then, goodbye. Finish Black Flash. Yeah.